That one, yeah.
Okay. What you are doing right now is the key to getting better at knife fighting. It's not this, we're going to go out and play tag. Oh, I've seen turtle footage, it's terrible. Right? But the idea is we do this kind of a light free play, right? I fire, he does some sort of response, then whatever you're going to do. Then I try to fight it, then he tries to fight it. But notice we're just kind of going at a mild speed, right? I'm trying to get his dagger. I got it. Looky there, right? Does that make sense? This is a way that we actually can practice these moves in a way that is free form, it's not static, and it looks like a real fight. It looks like two guys struggling, right? Because if it's just, yeah, right? Or go ahead and do like do a technique, right? Boom, 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 and we like stereotypical it up, right? Instead, we're just playing, right? I fire a shot at him, he does something, I fire, he fires, right? We're here, right? And I use the double, I go here, right? Now it turns into something that flows a little more, right? It's going to be a bit of a back and forth. Yet again, if our ancestors didn't have modern medicine, because they wouldn't go out there and go, okay, we're going to beat each other up, right? I'm going to take this dirty wooden thing and jam it in your eye today, right? They would have to be able to practice this often, daily, right? Muay Thai fighters fight monthly, if not weekly, in their early careers. When you watch them spar, it looks like this. Yeah, he comes at me, and boom. It's gentle, right? It's fun. It's just, we're working on timing. We're working on flow, right? We do this with dagger. I come in, I fire, he fires. We move around a little bit, right? We fire. Whoop, boom, then, whoop, hit, up, right? Does that make sense? And guess what? Did anyone get hurt? Can we go again? Yeah, and we just play. It's just a game. It's playing. It's a whole different mentality, but it takes you to another level. Okay, so next up on the agenda. Okay, we're going to get into some of what we call our series work. These are just organized techniques. So the first one is going to be very easy. It's just going to be the wrench disarm. So I'm actually going to grab Christian for this one. So, okay. Switch up, please. Okay, so the wrench disarm. She steps in and attacks me here. Boom. So the first thing I'm going to do is not be there. So she attacks. I'm going to step off and angle this way, okay? Not straight back, because if I'm straight back, she's just going to take another step. Like gets back, okay? I'm going to step off this way. I'm going to bring the hand up, form to form, and then I'm going to wrench it to the outside like that. Everyone see that? So let me do that again. So I step backwards as my hand comes up, and then I drag her a little bit with me, and it turns. I am then going to reach underneath and take her dagger. Then we're just going to reset. I step in, she boom, just like that. She attacks me, I step back, ooh, just like that. I attack her, boom, just like that. I can step off this way. I can even step into it. Okay? When you step into it, you will get a mild hit right here. That typically happens. You think about it, that versus this, which would you rather have to control the knife, right? So, she attacks me, I can go into it. Okay? Into it. Okay? I can go back. Okay? She can go back. I can step into her over that direction and turn her, right? And it's, notice I go here. I can step here. Notice how I would drag her that direction. Okay? So, what direction should you step? I'm now going to give you free rein to figure it out. You can step any. If you want one, just step back and do that. And feed it to your other hand, then I just fire at her. And she fires at me. I backhand. Actually, let's just do forehand for right now. Okay, so she's going to just do this strike right there. Boom. Boom. That's it for right now. Play.
Ready? When I move, you move. Just like that.
This. So it would probably turn like that, and then we would do it here, back next. Just stiff arm it. No. So like goes around. Shake your arm out. Okay. If it goes around the outside, that's when we do the feedback. Such a nice guy. Actually, you can, because that's maybe on the stomach, right? So I go here, step back, see how I pull it off? See how that's,
Yeah, and again, the idea is she's probably got a pretty good grip. I just try to work against her. So I want to back, but if I work against her back, here, it's easier.
so,
Or like here,
catch it.
Technically you can, right? So you can.
Back from there.
the wrench is working against her.
So I just take a step back. I just take my momentum. Yeah. I'm fat ass in my work. Because instead of trying to I hook it and drag him. Okay. See, pulls the pull. Yeah. It's cat pull. You can. Go here, go after, but that's the problem. Okay. You've got to really start to feel a turn. That's it. You go here.
Yay.
Yeah. It gets that way.
We call that move the Lanita throws her brother into the stove.
Now you use your left hand this. We're just doing both against both.
Good. Good. I mean,
Left right against left right.
here's what I do. Yes, actually. So, you're a mantis. Fire one. Okay. I'm gonna go like this. Put it back. I put it back. I put it back. Put it back. Yeah, but it's a fun drill because if he could just be like a boxer and then he fires one, right? Boom. Boom. Okay, now my turn. Boom. Boom. Okay. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, this guy's getting.
Right. Good. See, that's how it should turn into. It's like, it's a fight now. Boom, boom, boom.
I was doing this so you can get
So, it's fun game. First. So, we did one, right? If we're unarmed, right, why would we just use one? We're going to use two, okay? So I go here, just going to stop. Both hands come together. One hand hooks here, one hand pulls on the elbow or twists the forearm, right? Then goes here, okay? You can also start the strikes, okay? If you like Talhofer, this is one of my favorite, okay? Dallas Anderson does this one where it's a claw. There's a Nuremberg one where they palm strike, right? If you're me, I just like the headbutt, okay? Because I'm that guy. But you can start stepping off to the side, show a strike, take it. Show a strike, take it. And it should just go bang, boom, bang, boom, bang, boom, bang, boom, bang. Rule. This is not from this art, this is from Arnis. In Arnis, we were always taught, if the weapon, we're in the middle of a drill, bang, bang, and it disappears, we throw strikes at each other immediately. Why? Or we wrestle. Why would you want to train that?
You don't stop.
You don't stop the fight. Because if we are in the middle of a fight and this gets taken away, whoever hesitates is going to get decked, right? So, she comes at me, I go 1, 2. I just double hand. I slap. Finger jab. Bang. Right. It looks ugly, but in reality, fights are ugly. Okay? So, with your partner now, double or hit. Take it, go. One. Go. If you come over here, you did it right, but that's what you can do right there. Okay. Forward. I can double grab. Okay. I can slap him on his chest. Okay. Now, who did we depend on this balance? But you see what I mean? Fire. The only thing you're trying to get is hesitation. Bang. He goes, ow. That gets me there. Okay. So, she attacks this side. Same side. Here. It's 2 on 1. Next one is this side comes across, right? We take it out, we take it there, okay? Feed it to the back of my hand, her right hand shoots up, across. Boom, turns it, grabs it, she resets the hand. Yeah, we have to do it that way. Boom, right? So the right hand comes across. Now, why would I do this? Because again, she may have this hand. This is all I got. And sometimes, yes, you're going to get nicked in the shoulder doing this. But no big deal, I'd rather live, right? And I would turn it. Okay? So, she fires, I bring the hand up, I take a step back, take it away, I feed back my other hand, her right hand comes. Think about waving like hello and goodbye, right? So I'm waving goodbye, she comes in, goodbye, thank you. Just like that. Okay? If this is flowing easily for you, go ahead. Then we add in a punch, or a palm strike, or anything else you like, right? Uppercut, right? Or if you just want to stick in with Talhoffer, go ahead. Just a simple palm strike to the face right there, strike. Does that make sense? That way you're just building that in. If that's too much, just do the one hand. Okay? 3, 2, 1, go. Now, you make a suggestion for you. Touch, step. Okay. So, as soon as I make contact, I'll step back. See how it pulls them off balance? See how that pulls them back, right? So, he steps, I block, right? I pull. See how it's easier for you to do? So like an Aikido, you'll pull it down, right? Yeah. Okay. So that's the whole idea is, instead of being just super tough and big into him, instead I'm going to be weak in the mind. I'm going to let him get over and even drive my block out a little bit. I take it from him, right? Make sense? Okay. Being a big guy, you have long arms. So get over here. So just reach your hand. Don't even move your feet, guys. Reach your hand out. Now take a step back. Make sense? How on balance am I compared to you? Yeah, right? So, play with that.
Thank you.
We're now going to do this with the rondelle. So, I'm here. She steps out. 1, 2, 3. Now, what did she have to do?
Step.
Watch her again.
Step.
She's got to take an extra step, right? So she's having to catch her balance. So while she is catching her balance, I can step off this way. The dagger goes from here just straight down. It drops, okay, like a guillotine. Okay? So if I'm up here, right, it just drops down. For me, I targeted her elbow because I like poking, right? Okay? I'm here, boom, into the neck. Does that make sense? Okay. The idea with this wrench disarm, because when I'm here, I'm giving her this target, right? In boxing, we would drop the hand here. We call that attack by drawing, okay? So that they would come in on this side. So I'm like, come on, hit me. I go boom, and that comes in. Does that make sense? Okay. You want them to take a step. You want to pull them along with you. Because if they're having to catch themselves, then more techniques will be available to you than if I just stood here and I try to go here, right?
Dead.
Okay, but if she comes at me, I catch, I fire at her, she's still in her balance, she's just gonna catch. I hate you so much.
Dead.
We practiced a lot of Paul's cow before we got here, so the trading the hands off, like, grab it, just do what you did there again. There you go, now we're wrestling, right? So, I want her to have to, boom, take a step. Then just drop the blade into them, or point. Does that make sense? Good? Pull them off balance, you don't have to jerk their arm out of socket, but make them take a step. Okay? Go, start. Okay, like I said, comedy of errors. So thus, one thing doesn't work, okay? We're going to I normally teach these, like if she comes at me, we go 1, there's elbow knock, right? 1, bang, right? 1, this next move. Instead, I'm going to chain them together because I think that's going to be the most efficient bang for your buck, right? Because chaining things together just makes it where it's like boxing combos, bang, 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 right? So she comes in, she fires, I hit, then I'm going to come underneath her elbow, I'm just going to tweak her out like that. We call this a short figure forward in my system, okay? Or at least in my way of teaching it, because they don't give them locks. They just say break their arms, and they, like that. So, from here, I grab, I stab, arm, chest, neck, whatever, and I just come underneath with my pommel, and hook and make them take a step, and that's it. Okay? One more time. I go here, bang. So the idea is she might pass it to the inside. Ah, that's cute. And then I just do that. That make sense? If you and your partner get to where, go ahead, are doing this really easy, then maybe you go, hey, pass the stride. So I go here, boom. That makes sense? If you're getting smooth with it, take it to the next level. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.